Still rocking after all these years.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
This is it, the show that started it all. Often imitated, but never equal. From San Francisco, USA, online since 2004. It's the one and only Rock and Roll Geek Show. With the original Rock and Roll Geek, Michael Butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Wednesday, August 17th, 2016, when I'm recording this show, and it is 7:07 p.m., and I'm opening up my third Tecate of the day. Let me take a sip of this fine Tecate. That is good. That's actually the best one of the day. It tastes better than all of them, because it's the third one. And you know what they say about the third beer of the day? That's right, friends. It's always the best. All right. Today is day 14 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where me and several other podcasters, I know that's grammatically incorrect, several other podcast nerds and I attempt to do a show a day for 30 days. And we are into day 14 of the Dog Days of Podcasting at dogdaysofpodcasting.com. And if you're a regular rock and roll geek friend, thank you for sticking with the show. So today, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my day, and I also have an audio comment. My wife took our female Saluki, Lafitte, in to have an ultrasound because we been trying to mate her for the past 3 years, and we mated her with this other dog. Last year we tried to mate her with the dog too. Every time she went in heat, we tried to mate her. First, my wife took her down to somewhere down in Southern California to mate her with her other friend's dog, which I don't remember that dog's name. They're all Salukis. The Saluki community is close knit, but full of nut cases. I guess they're good nut cases, but they're probably just like all dog breeds. You know, the community of that specific dog breed is all full of nutty women. All right, not to say anything about women are nutty, but they're nutty men too. But everybody who's into it are nutty. Anyway, so we brought our dog Lafitte because she's a show dog, and we take her out coursing and hunting for rabbits and everything else. And we wanted to breed her because 2 years ago, we lost 3 dogs due to old age in 1 month. So it's time to repopulate the Butler household. So we're trying to breed Lafitte. Last year, well, that didn't work out. She didn't get pregnant when we brought her down south. Then last year, or last time she was in heat, she decided to go with another sire, which a sire is the male dog. So we brought that dog into our house, traded Reza, our male dog, with them. You know, they switched houses. So Reza went on vacation to their house. Their dog, Kaji, went to our house, and we held our dog, Lafitte, down, and while Kaji proceeded to have sex with Lafitte. And I guess you can say that's dog rape. I don't know, but it's how we did it. And she got pregnant, but she had a miscarriage about 2 weeks later. She bled and took her to the vet, and she had a miscarriage. So this time when she was in heat, we tried it again, did the exact same thing, but this time we think it actually worked because the first 2 times actually she resisted. She did not want to do it. The third time, Lafitte, I hope you're with me on this story. It's maybe a lame story. I don't know, but I'm doing it on the Dog Days of Podcasting, friends. So the first 2 times she didn't really want to do it. She kind of resisted the dog. This time she kind of was into it. She kind of, I guess you can say, seduced Kaji, and we had to kind of hold them together and then twist them around ourselves so they can do what's called a tie. So what happened was I would hold Lafitte down. I would not hold her down, but I would be in front of her, like holding her in the front and petting her and saying, "Hey, she's a sweet girl," blah, 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 whispering sweet nothings into my dog's ear while Kaji mounted Lafitte. Then my wife, once he was mounted, I'm in there. I could see. It's a really weird scene, man. I don't know if you've ever done it. It's really, really weird and uncomfortable. So once Dave Slusher's text me. I will. I'll get back to him in a second. So once he made the hold on, I have to pause this and talk to him. Okay, I had to tell Dave Slusher that I'm recording a Dog Days of Podcasting episode. Dave Slusher, my podcast mentor and co-host of Mad at Dad podcast and Evil Genius Chronicles. By the way, if you have not listened to the latest Mad at Dad podcast, it's pretty, I think it's pretty entertaining. We had a guest, a girl named Amy Bowen. All right, so anyway, once the dog dick was inserted into the, all right, my wife would be holding Kaji, and then they have to do what's called a tie, where they're butt to butt. So my wife had to lift the dog's legs around and twist them around, and we had to hold them there, make sure they didn't go off for, I don't know, like 15 or 20 minutes. And as soon as that happened, as soon as the 20 minutes was, then Lafitte would let her. Would release the dog penis. And as soon as that happened, Kaji, the dog, this happened twice while Kaji was visiting us for a week this last time. Once that happened, the dog collapsed, exhausted. The male dog did. But then before that happened, the dog was all hyper and jumping around and just wanting to mount and everything. It's like going crazy. And Lafitte was like playing coy, didn't want to. So once they finished mating, Kaji, the male dog, just like wanted to collapsed to pass out. And the female dog, our dog Lafitte, started running around the house, bouncing off the walls, jumping around jumping off bouncing, just going crazy, so happy. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, it takes apparently 62 or 63 days for the entire thing to happen. Like humans, it takes nine months. Dogs, it takes 63 days or 62 days. So we knew she was pregnant because she's starting to get big and her boobs are starting to grow. So my wife took her to have an ultrasound today and found out that there are 2 puppies inside of our dog Lafitte. So that's nice. We're gonna have 2 puppies. The male dog's owners are gonna get one, and we're gonna get the other. So I'm kind of excited about that. That happened today. Also, I went to pick up the fish from the Sea Forager meat CSA. It's a seafood delivery. So it's community supported agriculture. You know what a CSA is. I have a meat one. Also, my meat one came today as well. In the meat one was some beef heart, pork liver, some pork bones, a chicken, and some eggs. A little bit disappointing of a delivery because I already have a bunch of pork bones, and I can't make broth out of the pork bones because my oven is broken. I have a Viking range and the thermostat is broken, and I'm still waiting on the thermostat it's back ordered. Supposedly 700 people have ordered this thermostat. That's what Viking said. I called them today. Anyway, the seafood delivery came today. I went and picked it up, and it was the most beautiful Chinook salmon that I have ever seen. So I brought that home, and I made seared. What I did was I made a yogurt dill sauce for it. So I put it in the sous vide cooker for about 30 minutes. The sous vide cooker. What do you do? The sous vide cooker is like heats up the water and circulates it. And what you do is you put the meat or whatever the thing you're cooking in a Ziploc bag with some oil and whatever spices you want to put, and you stick it under the water, and it creates a vacuum seal of the food, and it cooks it perfectly to whatever temperature you have the sous vide cooker Set to. I have an Anova, I think it's what it's called, Anova sous vide cooker, which is pretty nice. I set it to 125 degrees and submerged the salmon in it. I cut it into three different pieces because there's three of us in the house. Submerged it, then went and took a shower. And came back and cooked the vegetables. I found some already pre-cut vegetables at the produce place, really nice organic produce place down the street from my house, and sautéed all that stuff with some asparagus as well. And after the 30 minutes, I took the salmon out, and I made a dill dipping sauce, like a sauce for it. What I did was I put a bunch of yogurt, like a cup of yogurt, just regular plain Greek yogurt, like the best Greek yogurt I could find, a bunch of dill, like fresh dill. I bought a thing of fresh dill, chopped that up, put it in the yogurt, squeezed a lemon, chopped up a shallot, and poured dumped a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce in it, and some salt and pepper. Stirred that up, and I seared the salmon. I took out the Iwatani torch and seared the salmon because the salmon was already cooked perfectly to 125 degrees, and I just seared it to make it, look a little bit nicer and give it a little caramelization crust. And then I put the dill sauce on it, and on the side I did the sautéed vegetables. It was a very, very nice dinner. So that was my day today. Made some salmon. Found out the dog has 2 puppies inside of her. But by the way, when you put your hand on their belly, you can you can feel the little puppies kicking. So it's really sweet. That's what I did today, friends. All right, I have an audio comment as well. I'm going to play that. Hello,
Hey,
caller.
Butler. It's your friend Anthony Justice from Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, Anthony from Columbus, Ohio.
How are you?
I am super great.
Oh,
Could not be better.
I told you I had a female listener for you. So
yes.
I sent her.
Anthony's wife called, or girlfriend or wife, I think it was his wife, called last week and said that she's a female listener.
Way. And how lucky am I? She plays guitar, and she's like the love child of Joe Perry and Joan Jett. So, I mean, you can't get much better than that.
No,
so,
you can't.
Other than that, going to give you some, enjoy hearing about all the cooking stuff, actually.
Oh, good.
Got to come out there and maybe do a home invasion show sometime.
That would be fantastic. If you don't know what the home invasion show is, there are several levels of donations you can do on the Rock and Roll Geek Show, friends and family donations, and it goes all the way up to $200. If you donate $100, you can come on Skype and you can co-host the show with me and program. But if you donate $200, you can come to my house. I will make you and your wife or girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend or whatever, I'll make you guys dinner. We'll have a bunch of beer, and then you can come into my studio and we can do a show together. A couple of people have done that already, and it's turned out quite nice. So, Anthony Justice, you and your wife or girlfriend or wife, I think she's your wife, you guys are more than welcome. Come on, and I will make you some food, and we'll drink some beers and talk rock and roll in the Rock and Roll Geek Studio, friend.
I need to go back out west for a while now, so I know that might be in my itinerary along with Carrie next year, so we can do that.
The only problem is my studio is about the size of a broom closet, and it's a disaster mess, but I'll fit you guys in there. We've done it before. It'll be nice.
Other than that, Butler, I guess I'll make a song request.
Oh, good.
It'd be like the old DJ days.
A long distance dedication.
And we'll dedicate this one to Carrie.
Carrie, this is a long distance dedication going out to Carrie Justice. I'm Casey Kasem Butler, and I told you guys about doing a damn death. All right.
Star's song is Subway Terror.
Okay.
So
I think I can do
that. That would be much appreciated, my friend. Keep singing, because I love that. It cracks me up hysterically when you sing. I love it.
Me.
Don't listen to anybody tell you to not sing.
Okay.
They can go to hell.
Thank
you.
All
right.
Thank you for that. That's very nice
Butler. Like I said, keep singing and stay frosty, my friend.
Stay frosty, friend. You too can leave me an audio comment. Area code 706-621-ROCK. Area code 706-621-7625. Or you can send me an MP3 to rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Thank you, everybody, for donating. Please keep the donations coming. Your Donations keep this show alive. If without them, this show would die a horrible putrid, stench-filled death. All right. You know every way else to reach me. I'm not going to do that right now. Here is a long-distance dedication for Carrie Justice. You can find this the Casey Kasem Show every Monday at 2 a.m. 2? All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow, friends.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.